Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Thaco Gaming. Tonight we're doing our continuing campaign of Tales of the Astral Sea using the Savage World Adventure Edition and their Savage Riffs. Tonight, I'm Brian. I am the GM, and these are our plucky players. Say hello, plucky players.
Hello, plucky players.
I don't want to be a plucky player.
Well, I want to know what Brian's called on other nights.
Oh, for that you need a credit card.
Audio's good.
Anyway, does anybody remember where we were?
Thank you.
Yes.
I
we're at the
blue.
robot repair station, right?
No, we're beyond that.
I thought that's way back up.
The medical bays, we supercharged Greta. We were about to walk into a room, and tonight's going to feel very deja vu. But we're about to walk into a room.
No,
we had put Red in a tube, and we're practicing drowning.
It may feel deja vu as the Matrix has reset.
Righty-ho.
But everything will be
new and precious.
Hopefully.
Excellent.
Please, dear God. I can't take more of that.
Foundry, I'm going to need you to work for my roommate. Stress levels, please, because I don't want to deal with this grumpy ass all day.
So, without further ado, let's go to the map.
The map. Need some sort of introductory music for that, don't we?
Yeah. I was thinking more the Muppet Show, but that's just
there you go.
Dun, dun, dun,
Let me get Eric Idle singing that Across the Universe song about the
Brian,
planets.
that's not the Muppet Show.
I like the Muppet Show.
Yeah, that wasn't the Muppet Show.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was too.
It was.
Daggers of Dawn.
Dum dum.
It's time to raise.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
time to.
But you were doing the bass line and you're getting it wrong.
No,
and I hate that.
My bass line is always correct. All right, how about this bass line? Nothing?
Copyright stricken. You don't stop that.
I know. That's why I did less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So we want to introduce our game to you all. We're off the rails within 5 minutes, and
We're off the rails right off the giddy up.
Yeah. It's been a while, and we have a lot to
It's not a new
upload, ladies
record,
and
but it's
gentlemen.
damn close.
Characters. We haven't done that for a while.
Okay, let's start with Jess. Who's your character, and what do you do here?
So I am playing a halfling named Teak, about 3 foot tall. She is the proverbial glass cannon. You so much as toss a pillow at her, she's going to die. But you don't toss that pillow quick enough, I'm going to show you what a beholder can do.
Excellent.
Very, very
Retta,
good.
who is your character, and what do you do
Mech
here?
beholder.
My character is Lazelle. She is a Githyanki doctor, which is very different than most Githyankis are. The only person she really likes is Teak. Tariq is okay, and she now has a dragon mount named Lulu.
Yep.
Auntie, what is your character's name, and what do you do here?
My character's name, thank you for asking,
Lulu, the faithful Steve.
is Tarklu McFadden.
Lulu.
And the one thing I am not
Everybody
is a
loves Lulu.
bloody mount.
And
Can
yet
we just
we've ridden you.
this?
And yet they ride you every game.
Tickles under my chin, and you gave me a cookie. And however, I still want a puppy. You promised me a
You're
puppy.
not getting a puppy.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna get her.
We have a
And
kobold.
basically,
We
boys
have
and
a
girls,
kobold.
I can sort of
Really?
shapeshift.
You have a
and,
god.
You have a god. That's like a half
I
puppy,
wanted
half
a-
lizard.
He's my mentor.
And moving on, Spanky. Who is your character, and what do you do?
Actually, no.
Tariq Lycos, I am melee DPS, essentially young Atlantean undead slayer. Woo! Yay! And the only reason I'm popular is because I'm big and strong, so I can carry lots of extra snacks.
Excellent.
And then he gets onto my back and makes me do it.
You're
To be
bragging.
fair, your back is
Beast
the
of
size of a
burden.
bus.
That's all I'm saying.
You are a beast of burden.
You are also the size of a bus.
Trust
You're a
me,
burdensome
you're
beast.
Definitely a beast of
That's it.
burden.
I'm talking a double decker or
Now, don't talk about Lulu like that.
Greyhound.
So
as opposed to school.
So to preface this, because it has been a while, you have been on a quest to find some magical crystals that will lead you to a treasure. One of said crystals is supposedly lying in this object floating in space. The object floating in space is a rock of ice about the size of Manhattan. Once landing on the rock, you discover an archaeology post that has been digging up the rock and finding artifacts. It seems that there may have been a city underneath all this ice. So, through encounters unnumbered, you have climbed down the crevices and through the ice to locate the very heart of the city. From there, you have gone to explore. You've discovered a robot companion who you helped to repair, and he has shown you how to get to certain areas of the city. You are currently in the biolab ward, where last session, Retta bathed in goo and became a mega damaged creature.
Mm-hmm.
You are now exploring. You have also discovered the residents of this city. Perhaps not the nicest people, as you've discovered bio-wizardry experiments performed on willing, unwilling, and other subjects throughout the city in an effort to form perhaps an army to fight actual god deities.
Yep.
Moving along, you are still in the biolab. You have just come to the outer door of one such lab. It is currently locked. What are you doing?
Kinds of wristbands at it. Seeing as I have 4.
It is currently locked. The lock outside has been disabled.
I'm keeping the next one.
I'll open it, Brian.
How are you opening it?
How do I normally open doors by accident? And for some reason they fly off their hinges.
Well, you're more than welcome to give your dragon strength a try.
We'll give that a shot.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's pretty poor.
That is pretty cool.
Poor, I said.
Oh, poor? No, actually, that's pretty cool. Actually, that's a success.
Oh. I broke another door.
You pull it, and the door is starting to give a hand. It's starting to curl under your fingers as you pull it.
Has anybody seen the thing that just says push?
No, because you don't speak the language that these people do.
I do. Remember?
No, you don't. You have to activate that power in order to read the language.
In that case, I shall do. Because it's useful to. How long does it last for? One session.
But there's no signs on this door.
Do I have to do this for every individual thing, or is just this like arcade?
No. There's a time limit.
Okay.
There's like an hour time limit.
Mm-hmm.
See, it works. Now for an hour, you may translate and accurately read the alien language.
It says push.
And with that,
I was
the
determined
door
to do that joke.
creaks and gives as it's suddenly broken into.
Lulu, I walk inside.
The doors are now open. You may enter if you wish. You're in a little outdoor area. Well, outer doors area. The chamber contains a dead body.
Lovely. I seem to recall from a dream, I think. Oh, game's paused. I can't move.
Oh, my bad. There you go.
I'm gonna grab Lulu by the arm, body, and go running towards it. It might have loot.
Now,
will you stop it? Tell me I don't have permission. I shall request permission from you, Brian.
Don't worry.
That's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Now, could I get some notice rolls from those entering the chamber?
I
Spanky,
would
are
be
you
happy
Okay.
to give you a notice roll.
Brian, I wanted to put on the eye thing as well because I've been trying to keep that up, and I get a PowerPoint back before it runs out. So
Okay,
Oops.
yeah, no problem. It only takes one for you to do your translate.
right. And notice. Where's my notice? There we go. In a notice roll. Oh, there we go.
I am useless at notice rolls.
That's a lovely notice roll.
Yeah, we know you're clueless. It's okay.
I know. I'd taken that off. Believe it or not, if I hadn't, it would have been a critical fumble.
There,
God
you're
knows
in the
how.
room too. So, in the room, as the doors behind you kind of close, kind of hang off the hinges now, you see a symbol drawn.
What's the symbol?
I can show you that by going to Journal,
Ooh.
City of Ice, Ward on the door. And
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say ward on the door?
yeah,
Perfect.
that is what you see scrawled on the door.
Idiot.
I don't like
I
it.
had to tell it to load. That's cool.
Do I recognize any part of it?
I don't know,
Yeah,
do
I
you?
know it went for a fortune.
Any clue
Let
what that
me
is?
roll magic. Well, techno wizardry.
Would I have a hope of knowing what that is, Brian? Out of
You
curiosity.
can roll your occult skill to find
Oh.
out.
Do I have an occult skill? I think it's, for me, it's this, right?
No,
Would it be
occult.
common knowledge?
There's an actual skill
Okay.
that says occult. If you have it, roll it. If you don't, roll unskilled.
Oh, I
okay.
heard techno
Retta, you would
Home.
roll
My
your
bad.
faith.
Oh,
Instead.
okay.
Wink.
Brian,
Yes?
have our audience at home seen this
Yes.
image?
It's right up on screen right now.
Because we care about you.
There you go.
No, we
I got
don't.
a 4.
So I should be rolling occult, not techno wizardry.
No, you should be rolling techno wizardry. Retta should be rolling faith. Auntie should be
Perfect.
rolling spellcasting. Spanky should be rolling occult.
Should be
Right.
rolling spellcasting.
Which I can't find where it is.
This is what happens when you have multiple people with arcane backgrounds of various dispositions.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have spellcasting per se.
Yes, you do.
Powers?
Nope. Traits, spellcasting.
I keep forgetting to put all the stuff on here that I'm supposed to have on here that I forgot to put on here.
God's sake, I'm an idiot.
Don't worry, you're new at spellcasting. You wouldn't know it if
Yeah,
it came
obviously.
up.
Look at the pretty shapes.
Let's see,
I
Retta.
still want to know why Benny's
Definitely
are basically
know
someone
something.
sticking up one finger.
Retta and Jess and Spanky. Retta and Jess, you know that this is a ward. Spanky, you also know that this is a ward. Jess, with your raise there, you know that this is a ward versus spirits.
Interesting.
Good. Well, spirits, same thing. Literally, that's Teak shouting and pointing.
So what are you doing? You're in the room with a ward on the door, a dead
Might
body
I
in the
suggest-
hallway.
Might I suggest checking the body over?
Don't try to take over the loot monger role. That's mine.
Give my best
That's
people.
fine.
Bloody carrying it.
Paco, do I know I said anything else? Because with my faith roll, I had a raise ×2.
It's written in chalk with a little bit of silver. That's somebody who definitely knows circle magic was working on this.
Towards the body.
By examining
Poke at
the
it, Mom.
body, you also see that the fingers on one of his hands had residue of chalk and silver.
The guy that wrote the ward didn't work for him. Cool.
Wait a minute. Is the ward broken now that we've opened the door?
Oh yeah, it's split in half.
Oops.
Alrighty then. See?
So he was writing something on the inside to prevent something from going out.
Getting out.
Yes, Jess.
Checking his body for any kind of book or reference to make that circle.
There isn't really anything on him for reference other than just some silver kind of marker-ish.
Put that in my pocket.
And some chalk. Other than that, it appears
that in my pocket,
everything
too.
was done from memory. Yeah, he was
She
proficient
exhibits-
enough to do it from memory.
It's like she exerts some magnetic force on anything, even if not metal, and it suddenly goes, oh, in my pocket. It's like a dog eating.
Well, that's why you guys have a bag of holding.
Ender.
Did you just call
Bloody
me
well.
a dog?
Ooh, that went wrong, didn't it?
I
can see
heard
how that went
dog.
wrong. You are
Also
small and
heard
hairy.
dog. A dog eating, no less. You're calling me fat?
Them fighting words.
That's how women,
Wow, look at the time.
win arguments. Don't you have glasses to pick up?
After
No,
this,
that's what I heard. I heard dog eating in reference to you.
I did. I did.
I think
Never
you're going to have
letting
to
me lose that,
discipline
Auntie.
your mount. Anyway. What else will you be doing? There are 2 doors at the very end of this corridor. They are closed.
Up at Laz. So
Look down there,
warning
open
against
one.
spirits. Was it a question for you, Brian?
Yes.
Was it a ward to keep things out or to keep things in? Can I tell?
It was written on the inside, so more than likely it was meant to
Protection.
keep things in.
I say there's a couple more bodies down here.
As in, they can't go past this point.
Okay.
Shall
I'm gonna
not
kind of.
pass.
Exactly.
I'm gonna elbow Laz. I'm like, so I don't like the fact that they were protecting this place with apparently all these bodies. If Tariq is correct, from spirits, because you know what spirits can do.
Kind of sensing the undead.
Mm.
Your detection only works on vampires.
Does vampires? Yeah, but I mean, can I, by means other than that mad mystical sense there, do I see, zombie drag marks wherever in the floor?
You see more dead bodies. It
Just
looks
more
like they
bodies,
died
okay.
violently.
I will go down and check that one out that's on the ground there
All right.
and examine it.
He died violently and in pain. You can tell this
Okay.
because his armor is ripped open chest-wise, and his internals are missing.
Oh, goodness.
That'll do it. You kind of need those.
The corpse is withered, decayed, very much mummified.
Were the guts missing out of the corpse in the room above me
Did you go look
as
at
well?
him?
Has
Has anybody
ask
looked at
over
him?
the comm.
At him other than his fingers and pockets? Yes. He also died violently, though he has claw marks on his face and eyes are missing. They're just sockets. The damage looks to be done pre-mortem before his death.
Okay.
Or we could just go back to the ship. It's a
That's a
suggestion.
long way to go to rock and roll.
It really opens up a lot down here,
Not
and there are a
without
lot more.
the bounty.
Where's your sense of we need money?
Right?
Brian,
So
do I actually
I want to
need
go look
money?
at the other one.
I don't know if I need money.
That's
You
not
have
the
realized that
point.
you have certain creature comforts that money would help facilitate.
Okay, I now need to work out what those are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to you on that. What could possibly go wrong?
So I'm
Wow.
gonna check out that second body down there, Brian, and see has
That
has
one
that one been
also
gutted
died
or
violently. That one, the mouth is splayed open. The jaw is dislocated so severely that it looks in a perpetual. You've seen the painting, The Scream.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Edward Monk.
It's just one big scream. The tongue inside its head is ripped from it. It's missing.
I got you. So, but at least they're not. They haven't all been gutted the same way or killed the same way. So it's not like a particular organ is missing or something like that. It's all just random heavy trauma, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
He says that so peacefully. Random heavy trauma.
It was all one, like they were going after the liver or something that would give us a clue as to.
I know Retta wants to ask a question.
Yes, Retta.
What
may I do for you?
I was patiently waiting my turn because now that since I know that they've inscribed some type of magical ward, I want to detect Arcana.
Okay.
Just to make sure there's nothing that we can detect right away.
Give me some rolls.
You go, Peachy. Good boy.
Fair enough.
Excellent. The bodies themselves are not magical.
I figured
However, you are picking up certain... You're getting a ping on the magic radar coming from down the corridor and in the main room. Just something magical's in there. It's undefined.
Okay. I look at Teak and Tariq, and I go, so the bodies aren't magical. They obviously got attacked by something. We don't know what. The ward there is against spirits, and there's something magical in the room over there. I don't know what it is, but there's a magical essence or aura that way.
I'm already walking in that direction.
The room to our east?
The room directly to your right on the map.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, well, head that way then, I guess, with Jess, but, rifle at the ready.
Yep. Why is that thing moving with you?
Did a dead body follow or something?
Yeah, sometimes they get attached.
Yeah, it's okay.
Stand by me. I need your comfort.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just keep that helmet on. I got my optics on in case the lights go out or something weird happens, and just...
As you walk into the large circular room, you're going to notice several vats of glowing liquid.
Isn't this the room we slimed Retta in?
No.
Okay.
Those appear to be magical. That's what Retta was feeling from the first off. In the center of the room, there appears to be a glowing red, partially covered power source for the room.
I'm just like, ooh, tech shit. I'm gonna run kind of towards the console because Retta's thinking the same way I am.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn off token vision.
Okay.
So you guys should be able to see everything in the room now.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I'm standing.
Within the large room, there appears also to be several dead bodies, all of which have died by violent means.
Just gonna ignore them.
Some of them are inside these tubes.
Some of them are in the tubes. Some of them are out of the tubes. Some of the tubes with them in them are still full of fluid and glowing. Some of them are destroyed. I don't know.
Okay.
Some of them are in tubes that are empty and dry. A lot of the ones without the lights are empty and dry tubes that are in one state of repair or other. Some of the glass is broken on them.
Hey, Lulu, would you mind going around looking at the bodies to see if there's any more bracelets for our
collection
here?
Sorry, did somebody say something?
That's what I'm going to do,
I did say something, Lulu. Go look for the bracelets.
This is a battle I will not win. I'll go look for the bracelets, Brian.
Mostly because you're against 3 people. And
Those
we
of you
only
at the
have
control
4.
Center.
4, including the GM.
Those of you in the room, I want you to roll notice for me. Yeah, notice.
Yes, because that always works.
You know, hey, you just gotta stagger the rolls so that not everyone rolls.
Oh wow, my dice! You see how the dice rolled? That one was on top of the other.
You know what? Hang on. We might have to do a round. We might have to do a round robin for dice rolls.
Just so everybody's not jumping again.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm head deep in tech, so I'm not paying attention to shit.
That's fine. That's fine.
Don't worry. I'm paying attention for all of us.
Good girl.
Retta.
Oh,
yes.
With 2 successes. The lights are on. And there's data up on the control screens.
And they're what?
And there's the control screens in the room are active.
Where's the power source coming from?
Just kind of poke my head out. I can try to find it.
Because every place else in this city has been dead. There has been no power except here.
Brian? I'm going to turn around and look at this big red crystal thing. So it's fully intact, right?
It's intact. It's covered by crap, debris, lots of papers. A lot of papers.
I'm going to...
Like Post-it notes all over the fucking thing.
They're like, nope. This is intentionally being covered. Is there any wires or anything attached to it?
Oh, yeah. That looks to be the main power cell for the entire lab.
Laz, I think this is the power cell, but it's been covered, and that feels a little too intentional, so I don't want to look.
The Post-it notes have writing on it. A lot of equations, notes in the other language. Teak would not know this, but if somebody that can translate looks at them, things like scientific formula, biological processes. It is a bio lab after all.
Oh, it's the Krebs cycle. Gotcha. Okay.
It looks to be the note work of somebody frantically scribbling out and crossing off and scribbling out again.
You know, somebody who would have made a word on the door.
We could take this and sell it as information.
No, I'm not touching this damn thing.
I'm just thinking, then we can go home.
Lulu, I want you to understand something. This has been intentionally covered, so uncovering it may have consequences I don't want to deal with.
But I can't see
if you want to deal with them, that's fine. Just give me a heads up so I can leave.
Do you want this bracelet or don't you?
Look, you can take this if you want. Just let me know, and I will just leave.
From searching the bodies, you gather about four teal bracelets.
Okay, I'll hand them over to Teal.
You are in the teal section of the city.
Right, so this now means I can actually read shit. When I attempt to move lines with the wall, of course it bloody does.
There you go.
Like, Lulu, don't actually touch that thing. I was being sarcastic.
Interesting. So it's a pulse. Is it the crystal pulsating?
It's not pulsating. It's just one steady glow.
Interesting.
Steady output.
Ah, that's an interesting choice of words.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way for me to test the output? Seeing, like, literally following the cords and seeing where they connect into?
Yeah. You have your toolkit on you. It's enough. It's close enough to what you're used to with techno wizardry that you can work out the techno arcane premise of it. The power crystal, it's altered. It was a lower power, but they have jacked that thing up so much it's dangerously close to exploding.
Of course it is.
So they jacked up the power in this crystal, and it might explode.
Like all right. I say, we should go home.
I can try to jack the power down, but I don't know what the repercussions of that.
You know what? I don't think this is part of the bounty. We're here to find one particular item and one particular item only. Obviously, it's not here. We should move on.
But there's so much stuff. No, you're right. I'll get stuff in the vaults. No worry.
Retta.
Yes.
Please give me a roll to notice things.
Say, what the fuck is that, Brian?
I don't know, Jess. What
They're
the
purple,
fuck is that?
apparently.
I don't know. My notice rolls were 2-1, so. Damn, Retta.
God damn, woman.
Are you sure you don't have a third eye hiding somewhere?
Retta, your danger sense is going off.
I pull out my staff. Get ready. Something's here.
Stand up from what I was doing.
Aru?
Literally shifting the backpack on my shoulders a little bit. I like a fight.
Brian,
Yes.
how much room is there in this place, please?
As much as you can see.
Right.
I wouldn't turn into
it's
a
not big
dragon
enough
yet.
for dragon form then.
That's up to you.
Last measure. I'm going to set up arcane protection now, if I may.
As Retta says, get ready for something. You start to notice some shadowy figures rising from some of the dead bodies.
When she says that, yeah, can I turn my armor on?
I hate corpses.
The dead bodies are remaining on the floor. Just parts of their shadow appear to be standing up.
Oh, interesting.
It can't be healthy.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to go to initiative.
Initiative!
Woo!
Quick question. Why does the picture on the Benny have someone sticking their middle finger up?
I don't know, but I find that hilarious.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
It's like, you rolled shitty.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was it was meant to represent something, but no, it's just fucking.
Move these guys. I don't know why they've gotten into it. There we go. It's not letting me do that. Okay, no worries.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There we go. Now I'll remove them because dead bodies don't fight.
They do smell, though.
Ask any necrophiliac, dead bodies don't fight back.
Oh.
God, never go for a job in a mortuary. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, I wanted to be a mortician when I was young.
Now that I can believe.
Oh.
Fuck you, Auntie.
What the hell is going on with that? Apparently, you guys were in combat
the whole
when
time.
David left. All right, just get rid of more dead people. Hey,
Cleaning up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Making things a little more tidy. I understand.
Whilst he's doing that, I can tell you that this week I spent an hour every evening in my garden reading, and it's been heavenly. I just thought I'd mention it.
Ooh, and there's your initiative. So first off, we have a Wraith going. This should be fun. Let's see. He's going to come down, right adjacent to Auntie, who he is going to target with an attack, which I didn't give them because I'm stupid. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
You're not stupid.
Look, you're stressed. You had a long week. And your eyes don't work.
Because I remember this.
Ooh, I must fill up their water bill.
And properties. Because properties are important.
Oh, that they're not, really.
Yeah.
You should just leave them with no attacks, please.
I like that.
Mm-hmm,
we can go for the whole conflict resolution scenario thing. That would be wonderful. We should try that, Brian.
We should.
Do you want to negotiate?
Hey, didn't you guys do that on some other fight?
I think it's been tried.
Mm.
Whether it worked or not, I sincerely doubt. I do enjoy these evenings.
Yeah, roleplay is fun. And I love this game.
I've missed role-playing. I'd had such a long break.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to come back, admittedly, it's a new system I don't understand at all. But to be fair,
I will say
that was about normal for me anyway.
I miss sitting around a table with my character sheet in hand kind of thing. But
yeah,
I also don't like
physical
going
dice.
outside, so you guys would have to come over here, and that's kind of a pain.
Well, that might happen. You never
That's
know
true.
next year.
That might happen.
You can sleep on our super uncomfortable couch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Making a touch attack against Auntie.
Touch attack.
And it would help if I'd actually targeted the dragon.
Those work a little differently
Not the
than
only
regular
one.
attacks.
I mean, this is all effort, Brian. You shouldn't need to.
There we go. So she touches you. The shadow figure has touched Auntie.
I've been touched.
You've been touched. Auntie,
Oh.
give me a vigor roll. As you feel the cold numbness touch you, you start to feel a little bit of your life force being sucked out. But as you realize that, you pull yourself together and it doesn't affect you.
These things are vampiric. Spanky.
Yes.
They're vampiric.
Good to know.
Not vampire.
Speaking of Spanky, it's your turn, sir.
Information.
Oh, joy. Alrighty then.
I'm being touched.
Well, there's one of them near me.
Yeah.
So I will draw a bead on him with my rifle.
Okay.
And actually, wait a minute. Can I activate a tattoo first and then fire a couple shots off?
Activating
Or
a
if I do the
tattoo is
tattoo, is
one
that it?
action. The firing
Right.
the shot would be a -2.
Yeah, that's cool. I will activate.
And I have a puppy
One
sitting on my
tattoo.
toes.
My chain skull. Well, you know what? No, what? I won't. I will just shoot him first because he's over there. What the hell? Where is my lovely, lovely pulse rifle? Blasted.
Don't
my
forget to
blasting.
target him. Target who you're doing.
Oh, correct. Yes, sir. I do believe I'm to my target thing on. Should
you
have
go.
it targeted. Okay, so I have to pick 3 actions to take 3 shots, right?
Yeah, 3 actions.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh,
And
hang on. No,
Okay.
not 3 actions. Triple pulse damage.
triple
above it.
pulse. My bad. That's right. Triple pulse.
Or
Oops,
triple
take that off,
shot.
put that
There
on.
you go.
Triple shot. There we go. Okay. Okay. And so I roll once for the first shot. Ciao.
There, that's all the shots at once. Now hold on.
Oh, that's all of them in one. Wow. Butter.
2
Okay.
go wide, but the one goes straight through the interior of it and passes through it into the wall behind it.
Oh, so no damage from the pulse rifle, huh?
No pulse damage.
Alrighty then. I know what to do next.
All right, what are you doing next? Is this the end of your turn, or are you still going?
No, I will activate my flaming sword then, because that's going to be the only thing I have that can hurt it.
Okay. Form, blazing sword. Oh, come on, you guys. That was awesome.
No, that was no, I get you. I'm there with it.
You have
go.
created
Ching.
your sword. All right. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do unless I can activate another tattoo.
You would be again at -4 if you want to.
No, that's okay.
All right. Moving on to
next time I'll do more tattoos.
Lae'zel.
I'm being touched.
All right. Obviously, these are spiritual in nature. I don't know exactly what they are yet. Regardless of whether or not I can.
I mean, you can always use a occult skill to figure out what they are.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay.
Nope, don't know what they are. They're some sort of spirit.
They ugly. That's what they are, ugly.
You're like, I can
It's
choose
a race.
through that one.
They're immaterial.
Oh, in
All
that
right.
case, you don't need to bother about
Anything else you're going to do?
The closest one to me, I'm going to do Banish on.
All right, that would be the one currently
There you go.
attacking Auntie.
Because it's touching.
It's touching your dragon.
That's right, my mount.
Paws off my mount.
Okay.
Hey, look at least this way you get some
ever
added
going
protection.
away. I am doomed.
Lulu, the faithful steed.
I will punish you tomorrow night, Spanky.
I gotta actually hang on. I gotta make a theme song for you about that. Cool.
Oh
Don't we
no!
need a- we do need a theme
I'm
song.
thinking Puff the Magic Dragon, only Lulu the
Oh
Magic
my
Dragon.
god.
Lulu,
I'm
the
Bennying that.
magic
I'll use my
dragon.
last Benny.
Go right
Such a
ahead.
faithful
Oh, look, so much better.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That's a little better. It's a little better.
Okay. So this thing resists or tries to resist. Let's see.
Ooh.
No, it did not get more successes than you. So with a scream not of this world, that
Oh, wow.
sorry, I had to. It curls in on itself and is away.
And poof.
Right, so we're going to
Interesting.
hear that another 1, 2.
Retta,
Three
it's like the
times that we
house of
know.
Poltergeist.
Anything else, Retta? Or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Good turn.
Yeah. Good
Excellent.
one.
Good job, Retta.
Teak, you're up.
Get that
I
brain working.
think I'm gonna move to here. No, have to hit space. It's cool. I'm gonna cast Havoc
Okay.
Interesting.
on myself.
All right.
Hang on a second.
I'm guessing that's a blast template.
Yes, but I'm going with Greater Havoc.
Okay.
So let's see, how do I do that? I just rolled my. Hang on. I'm sorry. I've never used Havoc before.
There's nothing wrong with trying out new stuff.
That's what it's there for.
Alright.
And for the folks at home,
What do I roll for this? Oh, techno wizardry. Okay.
This is today's secret word. Every time you see the secret word or hear us speak it, you have to go nuts.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So Havoc is activated. I'm using specifically wind.
Okay. So as you're casting it, the wind around you starts to
Ooh, I say.
kind of like red tornado. You're in the center of this gigantic windstorm. That would get you a medium blast template, or is that a bigger one? Greater Havoc.
Since I only moved 3, can I move my full 5?
You can move 2 more if you like.
Do. That's right. Glass cannon stepping up.
Oh dear.
Let's see if I can figure out. There is the. No. There it is.
I like
Medium
this
blast template.
Mhm.
Stepping up. It is on you. I also have one hidden. Hang on just a second.
What's it doing?
There. As
okay.
the wind and debris are hurling around you,
Mm-hmm.
you move up to ensnare that wraith in front of you
Wraith.
in it. And while it's finding some difficulty in staying in that position, it doesn't seem to be fazed by the solid objects that are buttressing against it. Buffering it. Sorry.
So I was specifically going for the wind, so I could, with greater havoc, I can knock them back.
Right. They're not material.
So they're not moving. Okay. So that was my first, and they're not going to be affected by that or that. Yeah, I'm going to cast Drain Power Points.
Okay.
Target him. Yep, Techno Wizardry. Sorry, just making sure I'm rolling the right stuff.
It's cool. It's cool. The large siphon built into the back, into your backpack of doom, starts charging up. And
that's right. I have a vacuum in my backpack.
And it comes in a stream of energy, much like a proton pack comes out, and starts one end hitting him, the other end pulling it back in. You can take.
You've got a ghost trap.
No, it's more like a PPE suction.
Okay. Look at little Miss Dyson.
This guy, let me roll something to resist. So the energy ebb and flow.
Mm-hmm. Hard to work with.
He's holding on for right now.
Right. Okay.
Streams.
But right now, if he doesn't hold on, he's fucked. So I have one tied up.
Yeah. Speaking of one, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping to push him back a little more, but
hey, guess whose turn it is?
The Wraith that I just tried to screw over?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to see right now if he's still holding on. He is.
Mm.
However, that's going to count as one of his actions.
-2, -4. Cool.
Yeah, since he is immaterial or wraithly.
Bastards.
I know, right?
How am I supposed to shoot you if you don't have a body?
And
he's going to fly out to there. And that's going to be his turn. Because GTFO is still a valid theory.
I am terrifying. Fear me.
Tarklu.
Isn't there an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll give you one. You can physically attack. You can attack of opportunity him.
Oh no, I'm not anywhere close. I was talking.
No, yeah, I know. T can do a attack on him if she likes.
Non-magical, correct?
No, you can do. Well, you can't do a spell. You can use a magic weapon. You can use your backpack.
Yeah, we're using it. Well, all of my magic. Yeah, all of my magic goes to the backpack. So if I can activate this, it'll be all right.
Your little sparkle pistol
you can
or whatever.
Shoot your little star pistol at him.
I grabbed the crossbow.
Oh
no,
boy.
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Look, I know I've had my problems with fireball in the past. I'm not going to try it here.
Well, the closest person to it is the dragon who's immune to fire. I'm just saying.
I'm also going to activate damage field.
All right. Is that going to be on yourself?
I'm hearing all sorts of new terms tonight.
Yeah. I'm using different spells that I have in my
I'm enjoying
my inventory.
She doesn't want to be a one-trick pony.
Or a one-trick dragon.
All right. Another medium blast template is on me. And I'm going to go with a little lightning, some wind, some lightning, get the real storm effect going on.
All right. I'm just going to leave that one up there. Your body is charged with electricity.
Now, because it's a template, he should get hit again.
And he is What's the damage on your damage field?
3d6 mega damage, and I get a +2 to my radius because it's
Ow!
the mega.
Ow! All right, so target the guy.
Yes,
and roll the
I already
damage.
am. What's the damage? Oh, 3d6. Oh, what am I doing? It's on there. No, that was just my tech wizardry. Sorry.
All right, let's see. Assault backpack. There you go.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Did you target him?
Yeah, he's targeted.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Pretty sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's targeted. Look, no. Do not feel bad for double checking that. So I roll. Yeah, I'm gonna Benny it. Okay, cool.
All right.
There's Benny.
Yay, Benny. Oh, that's going to hurt him good. Since he doesn't have wounds, the electrical energy coming through you shatters him.
Yay!
Cool.
He is dead.
I am useful. That's what you get for trying to run away from the less than terrifying halfling that will make you regret that decision.
Make you regret your life choices? Yes.
Baby.
He is dead. And as he dissipates, he folds back into himself in a twirling little...
Can I take a role play moment?
Of course.
Turn around towards the wraith. Fuck you! And then, I'm fine.
We spent another Benny there, Brian.
I'll get rid of it. Don't worry.
No, it doesn't matter. I was trying to be funny.
Oh! Jocularity. R.
Fly and be free.
So,
and that'll be it for my turn.
Shit, where'd Tarku go?
Where did I go? I'm here.
Oh, no, your token disappeared. Hang on.
It did. That's weird. There you are.
There we go. You're back. Tarklu, what you up to?
Okay, I've seen what Seeker's done. So it's time to try something out. There is my target. And this is what I'm using, the twister ring.
Okay.
I did roll. I'll click again. No, it's not rolling. Oh,
There you go.
Finally it did.
Those are mine, but it's good. Okay, you've successfully activated your twister ring. Where are you going to put your twister?
Around Mr. Persony bloke here.
Down the one
The one I've
south?
targeted, yeah.
To the south of you?
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a second.
Thanks, Teak.
Let me take a look at your twister ring 1 second.
It's mine.
Get over into your character sheet. There you are. Twister ring. Twister ring. Power. Twister. Just want to make sure I'm getting the right medium blast template. Okay. And that does 2d6 damage. Okay. Close that. Medium blast template. Putting it right on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations. It is right on him.
Okay. Is it doing anything to
The
him?
wind is howling around him as the twister forms and starts spinning and turning.
Tornado.
You see this guy just stick his face out.
Okay.
As a telephone goes right through his head.
He's immaterial.
Effect.
Right. We're going to try magic missile.
All right, subtract 2 from your roll. Multi-action 2. I got it. It's red.
Okay, thank you very much.
Just hit roll. That's a hit. That's damage. I will apply that. Oh, as he sticks his head out, you Kamehameha. That's pretty much the only thing I can think. Or Ryu or whatever. A magic missile.
Kamehameha, boom.
Boom! Right straight through the head.
I wasn't
out
sure
the
that
other
it
side.
would actually hit them because of the immateriality, but I thought
magic is magic.
Magic, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's toasted.
Wind is just wind, though. Yeah.
The wind. That's going to be staying there for the round.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the rest is yours.
Right.
Good to know.
The bad guy up top took the same thing that the bad guy down did. So your guy is dead up top.
Ah, nice.
Are
there any left? And it looks like all of them, isn't it?
There is none left.
Oh, okay.
That's something you don't normally ask, Spanky.
I always ask, are there more left?
As all the twisters and everything are winding down, because you can't cancel these at will. Teak, are you canceling yours?
Yeah.
Auntie, are you canceling yours?
Yes.
Okay. As the debris settles and the sound from the little things, you guys are looking around. There's no more ghosts. Some debris moved. Some.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me end combat. There you go.
Can I use my multi-optic goggles?
Okay.
Just to see if there's any more arcane or anything.
You're getting glows from the 3 tanks that are still. The dead bodies, they're not arcane. There's no magic innate to them. The center DS with the red crystal, that's magic as all hell. Behind you, up where Spanky is, that's magic. That's coming through loud and clear. But you're in this room, you're not seeing any more magic. Yes.
What is it that we're actually looking for? Is it a crystal?
Yeah, you're looking for the crystal for the skull.
Yep.
So this isn't the right size then.
No.
Okay.
This is a softball-sized crystal. Unknown make, unknown model, but it's exhibiting a lot of magic, but it's dangerously overloaded and unstable.
How are you doing with those cables?
I'm sending a quick send to Laz to let her know what I've sensed, and then I'm gonna head over towards it and don't touch anything.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna look up and down those things and see if there's any more monsters there.
Brian, you said this thing looks like it's about to overload.
The center crystal looks like it's dangerously overloading. It could explode now. If you tamper with it, it definitely could explode. If you leave it alone, it might explode, but no sane mind would engineer this.
Standing there, I'm like, all right, Laz. I'm going to try to power down this thing a little bit. Everybody should be out of the room because it still might explode.
Up where Spanky is, Spanky down the hall, in both directions, you see more dead bodies. They're wearing lab coats.
Okay.
Some of their features have been melted.
Interesting.
And I'm talking melted like Indiana Jones end scene. Yeah.
Gotcha. Running claymation. Gotta love that. Okay. All right.
That just proved that the only way to deny the power of God is don't look at it.
I'll inform everybody over the comms that there's more dead bodies here. They're awfully melty.
We need to burn the bodies.
That's probably a good idea.
These poor souls haven't been put to rest yet. We need to lay them to rest so that way their spirits don't keep coming back.
The only problem I've got with that,
I mean, maybe if you just pray over them, that might do it.
Where we're going to do it to make sure we don't burn anything else down.
Question for you, Brian.
Yes?
I am going to cast Lock on both of the hallway entrances.
Where? What?
To the left and to the right.
Okay.
Still a doorway. Still can't.
The doorway you came in?
And the way that Spanky went. I'm locking.
Which one are you doing first?
The one to the left.
The one you came in?
Yes.
Roll me notice.
No, because I can't. There it is.
Excellent. As you come up the ramp...
No, I should be able to cast it from afar.
You need line of sight of the thing. Kind of hard. As you come up the ramp, you see a little figure huddled against the wall, looking out. He's holding a clipboard as a shield. We couldn't hear you.
Shit.
There you go.
Oh, what a word to come in.
We hear shit. So yeah.
I'm like, Laz.
He's got big eyes. He's looking out. His hair
I'm very alarmed.
Like
Gollum the lab assistant.
Yeah, it's pretty much Gollum-like. It's balding in some places where it's been ripped out, and he's just there in a lab coat.
Science, Mr. White.
What is it, Teak?
The guy standing over there.
What do you mean a guy? I walk
He hears
over
you notice him, and he darts back around, running down the hall.
He went that way.
Well, I would follow him.
Okay, you go after the man in the lab coat who ducks into one of the offices there and is under the table, fetal with the clipboard in front of him. Looking, his eyes are, they're yellow irises. The teeth are nasty. His skin is all dried and crinkly on him to the point of beyond corpse pallor gray.
I need Tariq here because
yes, ma'am.
I don't trust that this guy is alive.
He's there shaking like he's just drank 5 cups of coffee in 3 seconds.
Hello?
No! Back!
And Slayer reporting for duty. Oh, what do we have here?
No.
That's what happened.
It can't be this time.
This guy alive or dead?
No more.
Who are you?
No, won't trick me. No, not
what
talking
do you need, Jess?
I'm not talking to the dead anymore.
Keep going.
No.
Happy girl.
No, different kind of ghost. No.
They're gone.
They can't be this time. No.
Who's they?
They keep saying things. No.
Who's
experiments.
They? The experiments. They keep talking?
My experiments. They keep wanting out. I can't let them out. You don't know what the price is. You don't know what's happened. Yeah,
Well,
Trixie Ghosts, you're not kidding me this time. Whispers in the dark. In the dark.
Let's see here.
He's
which one
not
better
there.
use?
He's not all together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, while Red is looking that up, I'm gonna sending over to Lulu and let her know that some crazy guy is alive and went that way, and so did everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could drag him out of the room if we want to get him out here and look at him, but I mean, does he look harmful?
He looks like 90 pounds soaking wet, but that's mostly because all his muscles and bones look to be atrophied.
I'm going to attempt, and I'm not sure if this is a wise move, but I'm going to attempt to do mind reading with him to see if I can't glance anything.
Go for it. Give me some rolls.
This is probably a bad idea.
Brian, while Reddit does that, can I just examine him from back here just to see, is he like a zombie or something? Or is he
Zombies
an actual living person? I know, I mean, some kind of undead. I mean, that
very well, maybe. Let me get with Reddit's aside on this.
Go ahead.
You make contact, and there is chaos in his brain. By exerting a little bit of will, because he has none left right now, you can see him. He's working in the lab when the calamity struck.
One night.
He gets locked. He locks himself in there with his assistants, and they're like, how are we going to survive this? What are we going to do? How are we going to do this? That's when they start putting people in the tanks. They're working on it, and somehow something alters the magic so that the people in the tanks start screaming. Some of them break the tanks from the inside and start crawling out. Their bodies rapidly decomposing. You're not sure if they're alive when they're decomposing, but by the end they aren't.
And this was all in your mind, was it?
This is in his mind.
Oh no.
No, this is a conversation between Retta and the guy.
No, this is Siobhan the player wondering where the hell you got this from.
Okay. And the people that were assisting him, because there's more than 6 people there for the 6 tanks, they start screaming as the decomposed characters get up and just viciously start tearing into them. Some people are running, screaming. Every time the shadows kill someone, another shadow comes up and just starts biting, gnawing, tearing the flesh of whoever's alive. One security guard runs for the exit. You don't see what happens to him, but you get the idea that's who the first body you saw. The doctor runs back to his office, and you see hundreds, thousands of years of just the voices, disembodied voices of the dead tormenting him. He finally takes some of the chemicals he used on the other patients and injects himself with them. And you see his skin start to blacken and darken and dry and decompose. Only he's still in there. He's not dead yet.
Huh.
I look at Tariq.
So what did he say?
It's against my code to do this, but please take care of this. And I walk out.
She asked me to mercy kill him. That's what you mean, yeah?
You know she won't kill anybody.
I'm aware. Okay.
And I can't.
Jess? Hi.
Lulu is over in that area as well, right?
Nope,
Lulu's
I'm
on the
in
other
the other
side
corridor.
of the facility, so unless she's moved.
No, she's
on the other side of the
questions too. Anyway.
I thought she was talking to Laz and Tariq down there.
No.
Overall, thingy.
Okay. I am going to come up here and be like, sorry, Laz! Unlock on that door.
So you've locked this door? These two doors up top?
No, the entranceway for the hallway into the main room. What I'm standing, yeah, right there.
All right, that one.
No. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Do you see where the room separates? The hallway, it doesn't look like a door you can shut, but it looks like a hallway entrance.
Yeah.
Just to the left of me.
There's no doors there.
No, but it's a hallway, and that's still a portal.
Yeah, but there's no doors to lock there. It would have to be one of the doors up top that you came through, or one of the doors that, or two of the doors at the bottom that you came through, or that Laz and Tariq just went through. That's an open area. You could cast lock in an open area all you want. It's still an open area.
I get you.
He wants to do the wonderful sacrifice and lock me away.
She wants to lock everybody out of the central power core while she fucks with the... Yeah, I get it, but there's no door.
We'll lock those. Literally, as the doors are shutting, we're like, sorry, Laz.
Teak, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do the same. Auntie's on the door, though. Can you pick which way?
There.
I don't know if I want to. I can open
go.
it easy enough, so.
Alright. Everybody else can...
She's betrayed us.
She hasn't betrayed us. Teak, you crazy little halfling!
You still love me.
Okay, while Tika's doing the thieving from the dangerous thieving, Tariq, how are you dispatching of this poor, unfortunate, insane, undead scientist?
I say it's okay, buddy. Come here. It'll be all right. Come on. We'll take care of this for you. Don't worry. And if I can direct his attention elsewhere, I'll just lop his head off with my flaming sword.
Ouch.
It's rude.
Yeah. It's the only thing I have at hand, and it'll be
literally
quick, if nothing else. Yeah.
All right. Give me a spirit.
Okay, buddy. A spirit roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because pretty much you are committing murder.
Well, she went into his head and saw something that, as far as I know, meant he's a threat.
I understand.
So,
it's a mercy killing, but still there's a little... You need to have a little bit of willpower to...
I got you. Oh, no, I'm with you on that, totally. It's a brutal thing to do, and it's ugly, but I think it's kind of necessary. I don't know what else to do with him. If leave him around here, he's going to come to some mischief.
That's fine. As he doesn't offer any resistance as it's happening.
Okay, I mean, I'll do
the
the setup
through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a clean cut. It's like one of those samurai movies. Just thump on the ground. There's no blood. He is completely dry.
And I, say a little prayer for him. I hope you end up, but whatever happened to you next, buddy, I hope it's better than what the hell happened to you here.
Roll me notice.
His head's turned around and said, thank you.
He was speaking common.
Really?
You understood him without having to have your little... Because eyes only work on written words.
What the hell?
I have knowledge only works on written words, not auditory.
Well, I thought it did spoken,
It might
written,
do.
and
It
whatever.
might, but you heard.
Anyway,
he was actually doing
still,
common.
He was speaking common, huh? And common's not 4,000 years old, so.
So I'm gonna leave you with that.
How the hell did he learn common then?
I'm gonna jump over to Teak, who's trying to blow up the world.
I'm not. I'm trying to depower the crystal so it's not ready to explode into God knows what.
Okay. All right. Give me some techno wizardry rolls because this is
advanced.
It's advanced. You managed to take off some of it. But as you can see, the magic energy within the crystal is dangerously high.
Mm.
It needs a vent, basically.
A discharge.
Like, okay, so it needs to vent itself out.
You've disconnected it from the main contraption. But that energy, it's like holding uranium 235 right as it's building to charge.
Okay, I'm gonna come over to the crystal and see if I can find anything that vent.
It needs to discharge, doesn't it? It needs to.
Yeah, but I don't know what it discharges into. That's why I'm looking. I don't know how it discharges.
It's straight up magic energy.
So it needs the magic energy, or it needs to get rid of it?
It needs to get rid of it.
Is there any way that?
Yes, there is.
All of us together can siphon
so kind of locked away, Auntie.
So, yeah, I know. We're hearing each other.
Do you have any magic stones or anything that hold charges?
I don't know.
I've taken my sending earring out.
I was going to say, is Teak even talking to us?
Nope. Nope.
Apparently not now. No.
Sorry.
She has taken it out and set it down because this is dangerous.
It's in my pocket. In my pocket.
You guys can all talk to each other still, but she's off the network.
I've gone silent.
She's hit mute.
Yeah, I'm deafened.
Brian, while that's all going on, I guess I'm gonna lay the guy's body out, all like arms crossed, all that, like respectfully. I'm gonna search him, and I'll search the room too to see if there's any clue as to where the hell did he learn common.
Hang on, you're super respectful setting him down. Then I'm gonna loot him.
But, yeah, right, loot him. I mean, I'm gonna go through his possessions and things just to see if I can find out where the hell did he learn
I murdered him. It's fine.
I murdered him, right? Then I'll put him to rest.
Teak would be
properly,
proud,
right?
Okay?
You've learned well, my young Padawan.
That's what it is, right?
Okay. You find a lot more notes written on that funny paper from earlier. A lot of post-it notes that science is way over your head. It translates fine. It's just, what the hell is this?
Okay.
Math is hard.
Math is dumb.
Math is hard.
No, words are dumb. Math is hard. Laz, you know when he's done his deed.
I'm going to kill Teak, but I'm going to go and do a blessing. A blessing on this poor soul, at least.
Thank you.
Worries.
I appreciate that, Laz.
Tarklu, what are you doing in your hallway?
I'm just going to go rummaging through bodies and having a look around.
All right. More bodies. These are lab-coated people. They are... A lot of their flesh is melted.
Lovely.
I mean,
anything interesting on them?
It was flesh, then it melted, and then it dried.
Oh, can't do that.
On them, lab coats, pens, pencils, they pocket
Nothing
protector
of any
type
actual
deals.
interest
On them,
okay.
no.
I want to get down to this bit down here, the bottom circular bit, but game's paused and I can't.
Oh. I keep hitting the spacebar. My bad.
All right.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. Does it look at all familiar? At all?
It looks like a... Roll me... Do you have science?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
What do you have for sciences?
I don't have sciences.
Science.
Roll common knowledge. I'll go with common knowledge.
Right. Okay.
And you don't have to
do
clueless
in there.
No, you can take that off. Actually, no, you have to leave that in there for tech rolls. Yep.
Hang on. There we go.
You got a success.
Damn, good job.
It looks like maybe an auxiliary power supply, power conduit chamber generator.
Interesting.
It's not on, but it's an auxiliary.
Can I see a way to turn it on? I'm not going to say I am going to turn it on, but can I see a way to?
Oh, yeah, there are buttons and everything.
And do I know which ones to push?
Having already done your translation, your speak languages power, you can translate that some of them are saying power on.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Good. I just had a thought. Okay.
Okay.
I'll hang on here for a moment then, if I may.
No worries.
Eat a sandwich.
Let's see how bad you fry yourself. You're holding U-235, and it's dangerously overloaded.
I am going to lay out, because you said I could have them, 5 of my batteries.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab one, and I'm going to cast drain power points on the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And load some of it into this battery, and just keep going through batteries until they're full.
Okay. You said you have 5 batteries?
Yes.
You're going to need 5 castings.
Okay.
Now, every time you get a raise, that's enough to fill another battery. So you got one success, fills a battery.
I read that as a
2 batteries filled. That fills actually 2 batteries. So you got 4 filled, and it's and the overload, you can see the magic energy start to dissipate in it, just calming down. There's no arcs of little blue electricity inside the thing anymore. It's returning to normal.
All right, I'm going to try to reconnect it here.
Okay.
So we still have... well, how big is it?
It's about the size of a softball. You could carry this thing. You could stick it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's already
power source.
I'm gonna let all of my lock unlocks dissipate.
Okay. Retta, Tariq, you hear the doors at the end just as the locks stop glowing. Yeah, what the hell? Let me give you guys this. Where is it? Is it lesser? No. Would be under greater. Yeah, that's it. So, Teak, in your gear, you're going to find that. Did it come over? Yep, there it is at the top of your gear list.
I think I need to reopen mine then. Hang on. Set in gear.
Let me see if it's on this one. Yeah, it's on your main one.
I am not seeing it. The one on top of my list is Starfire pistol.
Oh no, keep going down. It's under gear, miscellaneous. Under consumables.
I got it. No, that's not it. Okay.
And you have
All right.
that. This is a softball size one, so it has about 25 points in it.
Okay.
And you can edit that to say 25 points. It's fine.
Baseball size 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What do? Do you put on your sending jewelry to tell everybody, hey, it's safe? We're not dead?
You're like, hey, it didn't explode, guys.
I'm back now.
I'm going to check out the rest of the room before...
for the not exploding.
Okay. Retta, you discover in that room a lot of scientific notes. A lot of post-it notes in the alien language. As you go up the stairs and into the rest of it, there's scrolls on the wall of formulas.
Interesting.
How to alter things. Again, it's in.
Huh. Mm-hmm. Anything I can't read, so okay.
I just realized I should have turned on that power console, that auxiliary power unit, to see what it did.
So if you could hit Retta, hit smarts.
Okay.
Give it a roll.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I got you.
I know nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nope. You're over.
Like, this is science.
This is science. This is sciencey bullshit.
It's fine.
So, Brian, all there were in that room was notes and stuff.
Papers.
Papers.
What they consider paper, all over the place.
Okay.
Post-it notes, things written on the walls in marker. It's all sciencey bullshit, mumbo jumbo.
And all of it's written in the old language, right?
It's all written in the original city's language.
Okay,
it's
nothing in common. That's what I'm looking for now, or anything in common, or something that might look newer than 4,000 years old, basically.
No.
Okay.
Who's in this chamber here? Is this another dead body?
Just another dead body.
I'm gonna look at the dead body, see if there's anything of interest on it.
Okay. He's wearing a lab coat. He's got a pocket protector. Pens, pencils.
Is that the
looks
body
like
that's all the way down to the
gnawed
side?
off. He was gnawing on his own arm.
Oh God.
Okay.
These people were driven insane.
Yep.
That's the body in the southernmost room?
Tortured by their dead colleagues. And physically tortured.
Let Teak know about the auxiliary power room.
Brian, that's the body down there, right? At the very southernmost
that's the one where
end or whatever.
At. Yep.
Okay. Take him and drag him up to the other room with the other guy. And put him in there with him.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe we can stack the bodies in here, and then we don't have a thermite grenade, but I'm sure we can do something to create a fire in a small space to ash them up there, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We have a dragon.
A dragon breath or something, right? But we can contain it in this little office. That's all.
Oh, yeah,
this is what we do in the lab.
Absolutely. So you all gather back in the center area, with you dragging your dead friend thing.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah, every time I come across a body, I drag it back into the office.
All right.
I just start stacking them all in there.
All right.
What do you mean I'm colliding against a wall?
Oh, that's terrain wall up there. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh no, Laz coming for me. No.
That way it'll be easier for Retta to pray over them all too when we get them all down here and put in one spot.
Of course.
Spanky, you're being decent.
What's wrong? I'm not indecent. What are you talking about?
I glance over at Laz. You're like, yeah. I know I'm in trouble.
I don't even make eye contact with her.
I'm saving you guys.
You'll get your weapons later.
Noted. Just look over, Laz.
Whoopins
Laz,
for you.
You know I hate the silent treatment.
Whoopins. Whoopins for
Keep
you.
poking Laz in the hip.
So what are you doing now?
Poking Laz in the hip to make her talk to me. Over and over again. Just like...
I'm gonna go check on my dragon.
Feel betrayed.
It won't let me move the bodies myself, will it? No.
No.
That's okay. I don't have to
We
physically
can move them
moving.
down
We
there.
can just say we did
You're
it
putting
right.
them in
say,
a
are you-
pile.
Going, ooh, pretty.
Yeah, no worries. I wasn't trying to make you do all that work. I figured we could
It's
just
okay.
say we did it. And
Oh, it's fine. I don't mind.
He does.
No,
Tomorrow
he doesn't mind.
you'll feel his vitriol.
Laz and Tarklu.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? Can I get some notice rolls?
Yeah, I
As
saw that.
I also saw that, so...
Y'all can hate me later.
I hate you now, Brian.
Up.
I do notice something. I'm just wondering if that's
Yeah.
you know,
Um,
because I'm moving bodies around or because of something else.
There seems to be something going on up the ramp from you.
What's going on?
It looks like some of the bodies have moved and are piling into each other.
Oh, well,
No,
You
not
ever-
playing with...
You ever see the movie
Hey.
Leviathan?
Yeah.
No.
I am turning on my stupid holy symbol. Fuck this shit.
As
You're
the
like, fuck
bodies,
this shit, I'm out.
as the bodies start to merge,
Yeah, that's a holy.
she
You
is the
are-
holy hand grenade.
Really holy, Retta.
Very holy. Pious.
Pretty
Very
much
sad.
like
Sure,
moving
splat,
Tarklu
right.
behind me and
Blam.
turning the damn symbol on.
As the bodies start to merge and
I got it.
Oh, lovely.
and
Thank you. That's
multiple
wonderful.
arms melting into each other, multiple limbs sprouting, coming to life.
Oh
You
wow!
start to hear from multiple mouths a kind of moaning and growling.
Tarklu?
Hello.
Tarklu? I'm
No,
sorry.
she's
not
right in
Tarklu.
front of you.
Tariq!
Tariq?
Tariq!
Oh yes, ma'am. I come running. Huff 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 huff. Whoops, huff, huff. Yeah, what's up? Oh, what the hell? All right, who did that?
They did it themselves.
Rude, if you ask me.
Very
All
rude.
right.
I'm assuming by all the hubbub, I just look over, I'm like, oh, fuck this!
I'm gonna hit the broken chain then. That's the strengthy thing, and we will move to engage.
Excellent. Let me get rid of that DC spot.
I don't even know how
They're
far I can
littering
get
the
before we have
ground
to roll
already.
endurance.
It's a great
or
shame you're
initiative,
doing
I
this,
mean.
Spanky. I will be honest with you.
Oh, I need my
Do what?
circle up for my
Oh,
holy
get
Yes.
in
symbol.
my
What is
way
it?
for when
Large
I'm
or small?
breathe
Large.
fire.
Large.
Large.
And I'm trying to be right in front of you, but I do want to get down there in his face so he can't get up here. Because I don't know. Actually, what do I know about these things? Do they have any ranged attacks or anything?
It's a dead body it's multiple dead bodies that melted into single
one.
form.
Huh?
Take one David Bowie and add another David.
If you've seen something like that happen before,
please write in.
Yes, please. Please tell us your last adventure with a flesh amalgam.
Oh, yes. Yes, I like that.
I'm trained in all manner of undead. That's so. I might have some posted notes, but that's it. Yeah.
That may be dead. That may not be dead. That's big, ugly, and monstrous.
Big, ugly, nasty. Man, let's keep it down there and do something to it.
All right. So now to initiative.
Alrighty then.
Let's see who's first. Laz! Hey! Congrats!
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, that's what Teek's thinking too.
Alright, let's see. How much power do I have left? 12 and 15. I doubt Banish would work at this point.
I love how you can just see the glow coming through on the
on his arm.
There.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
You placed that very well.
It was supposed to be in the center, but you're all in the center.
That's fair.
It works. It works well.
What am I doing? You know what? I think I'm going to hold my turn for a moment to kind of see what it's going to do.
Okay. No problem. Hey, look, it's the flesh amalgam. It's its turn.
No, it's not. It's old man Jenkins, the caretaker at the fair.
Yeah.
We're not that lucky.
Oh, okay.
It's going to come down the ramp, snarling as it ducks under the door.
Oh, it's got a mouth then.
It has many.
About 6 bodies in
it has
one.
Multiple mouths.
It has multiple mouths, multiple arms, oddly 2 legs, but most of the legs are all fused together. It's nasty. Hi.
Hello there.
So it's going to attack. It's got, for one, 6 arms.
Oh, good.
So it's going to do 3 on Tariq and 3 on the dragon.
Oh, joy.
It's in front.
Where'd you go? That's nice.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Tentacles. Mega damage. And
Excellent.
what does it do to itself, Brian?
It misses hard on that one.
Wow, good. Whiffs
on that one. Tariq,
always
you have
good.
very high parry. You're very lucky. You're just like, ching, ching. No, get back.
You stinky thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No moist ones.
Nope.
Dry ones only. Icky. Icky.
Misses hard.
Brian, you gotta roll. We gotta roll better to hit us.
I know, right? Apparently.
Sweet
It's
Jeebus.
a fucking thing, a D8 for fighting. Jesus Christ. So it comes up trying to claw and pull you into it. It doesn't succeed.
By the way,
Tariq is blocking things with his sword, just bashing them back. Yes?
if he is undead at all, he's going to get damaged if he's in my shield.
That is true, and these things do qualify as undead, so give them the 2d6.
So.
Say I should fucking hope so. Just a bunch of corpses. It's undead.
All right, so let's go back to traits. Where's my holy symbol?
There you go.
Ooh.
You didn't target him.
Oh, well, that
Here.
sucks.
I'll roll the damage
Yeah.
again.
Hello.
Thank you,
Oh,
Papa.
sure. Now Brian can roll.
You see his flesh as he reaches into the perimeter start to sizzle, and you see. You ever watch pork skin on a barbecue?
Mm.
Just start to bubble and sizzle.
Yeah.
It smells good.
You're wrong.
It smells fine.
Oh,
it's pork, long pig.
That roasting pork smell.
Yeah, you got that roasting pork smell going on.
Unfortunately, no one
doesn't seem to stop it.
Unfortunately, no one, thought to check the expiration date on this thing. It is spoiled.
Oh, it is very spoiled. Moving on. Hey, it's Tarklu's turn.
Ah, good. Okay. Now, this is an interesting one. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to push it back as far as possible.
Okay.
I mean, a lunging push rather than push. Just a one.
That would be a contested athletics roll.
Okay, so athletics.
Go ahead and roll your athletics. You have one success.
Okay.
And his token isn't on the map anymore.
It is. I'm on top of the I'm on top of the monster.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm sorry. So I wanted to one lunge pushed him back. How far, Brian?
All right, there you go. It's contested, as I said.
Oh, right. Well, in that case, halitosis. Halitosis.
He doesn't. All right. You get to move him back to the door, but he's big. Good. He's not going all the way through it.
That's all right. I just
the problem is you also move him back. You also move with him.
Well, it wasn't supposed to. It was a lunging push like that rather than a...
Okay. And get back.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, you know what I'm about to do. Fire breath.
Go for it. Do it. Do it to it.
Yeah.
Remember to -2 because this is a second action. Congratulations.
Poor Retta. What do you think?
You let out a stream of fire. Every piece of clothing that has melded into it starts to ignite and burn on it, and it starts to roar from multiple mouths. But it doesn't look harmed.
Okay.
It's mine, and it's in my backpack.
Okay. Sorry, I saw the pulsating there, and I was still concerned.
I understand.
One last thing, then.
Okay.
Dragon claws.
Mine is 4. Nope.
Okay, that's it.
You do the...
Put them.
Doesn't work.
I did something. It's just I'm not sure what. Bought
right.
Spanky a bit more time.
Moving up. Teak.
So I remember where I am. If I move here, can I get a clean shot on this fucking thing, or they're like rails and stuff?
You could have stayed behind everyone else. It's giant.
All right, well, I'm gonna stay behind everybody else then.
Here, for reference, it's bigger than her dragon form.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I won't change then. Unless I really have to.
Let's see. Bag of tricks. I'm gonna pull out my Starfire pistol. I'm gonna shoot it once.
Okay.
If it will, oh no, I'm not in trade. Sorry. Target has dodge, Brian.
Makes you wonder how, considering the size of it.
Well, it has multiple eyes and shit.
You've hit.
Hey.
No raise. You have actually given it a shaken.
Right.
However, I don't think you've targeted it. Who were you?
Oh no, of course I didn't. Why would I? Why would I target it, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, you've made Retta shaken.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
no,
much
you
you've
now.
shaken Retta. So let's do that again.
That's
We'll
what you
go with
get for the
shake.
silent treatment. Roll a hit.
Just roll damage.
Oh, okay. Nah.
No. You shoot. Pew! It hits. Takes a bolt. Doesn't phase it at all.
I got you, motherfucker. I'm gonna. The last 2 turns that I'm able to use, I'm gonna use my net cannon.
Okay.
Where is it? There we go.
Should she actually be shaken, Brian? And
No.
Retta?
No.
It's not going to affect anything, no?
No.
Okay.
You have hit him.
He should be grappled at some point.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna try to tie up as many arms as possible.
Right. Okay. Also, don't forget, you made this thing nasty, so you roll damage.
I get a damage roll as well. I'm just kind of explaining where it's going.
Yeah.
So, damage.
Damage is good. You got an 18 for damage.
And then I'm gonna be like, check this out. Lock.
And the net cannon explodes on its shoulder and starts grappling 2 of its tentacles. And charges. It looks like it's burning into its flesh. Although you can see the net pattern under it. Nothing. It doesn't look like it's burning through or anything.
I don't need it to. That's not what I was going for.
Okay.
But yeah, I cast lock for my 3rd action.
You do realize we're going to have to go through that way anyway to get to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
All right. Cast lock. Go ahead.
The dragon.
To do a little cleanup.
Remember, this is 3rd action, so -4.
Yeah. So that's under my techno wizardry, but it's -4.
Wait a second. Hang on.
Oh no!
You shook yourself.
I think we're beyond the mop and the bucket stage here once this thing goes down.
There you go. Try it again.
Oh, with the underslung?
No, with your casting.
Oh, okay. Oh, lock unlock. I'm stupid. Yeah, it is techno wizardry.
No. Actually, you go to the spell. Go to powers.
Oh.
Go
That's
to
the
lock,
first time
unlock,
I've had it.
expand it, and then hit the techno wizardry button. There you go.
Then I minus
3 action. Now roll. Congratulations. That net is not going anywhere.
Unless I want it to.
Unless it breaks out of it.
Are 2 of its arms
2 of its arms are now 1.
That's less of a...
Yeah.
It's 1 less attack.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Tariq, you are up, sir.
Alrighty. I will move up and smacky him.
Yep.
With my big ass flaming sword. Choppy.
Go for it.
Chop. I will do my best impersonation of a food processor that I am.
Now remember, you
have
frenzy, so you get 1/2. Then if you want to take another action, that's -2.
I mean,
and then a third
I got frenzy is on, right? And if I'm gonna take 3 chops.
Yep.
So I click 3 actions, right?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Just roll.
Okay, just roll once. Got it. Okay, right. I roll once, and then I do the 2 action, and then this next time's a 3 action, right?
Excellent. You have 2 raises on it, so hit the raise damage twice.
Nice.
Bam. Wow.
Okay, your first hit does shake it.
Okay. Good. Slam.
Why is it targeting Retta?
I don't know.
No, it shouldn't be. I've got
take
the
it
Malgan
personally.
targeted.
I would
I
too.
don't know why I'm doing Retta. Yeah. Because I
Okay, kill
totally
the healer.
clicked on the
It's
amalgam.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
kill the
going to
healer
work.
and
Yeah.
suffer the wrath of a really pissed off halfling.
I'm just saying.
Why it? Whoa. You guys see that, right?
What?
Okay, that's weird. Because okay, so there's Retta.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move him back. All right, that was weird. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it even said flesh amalgam in my damage message, and then Retta was shaking all of a sudden, like, what the hell? That's very strange.
That is very strange.
It's okay.
And now you're shaking. Okay, so let me do this.
Stop being strange.
Oh, he is shaking. It's just coming up as Retta.
Just weird.
What did you do?
I did nothing this time. I did nothing.
All
Okay,
right,
well,
okay. Well, the flesh amalgam has been shaken.
That's the best I can do for this round. So
let me. Yeah, he doesn't have any bennies.
I mean, I shook him, but did I do any actual wounds to him? Like one wound or something?
No, he's pretty good. Why does he have two? He should. There we go.
Is he shaking off the? Is he resisting the damage we're doing?
He's big. You are sticking him. All right, you're sticking a sword into something the size.
Yeah, I got the 4-foot blade into an
airplane.
18, 24-foot thing. I got you.
It's not going to notice that much.
No, that's cool.
I'll make it notice.
I'm gonna start cleaving parts off. Yeah.
All right, no worries. Going on to the next round.
Hold on.
Oh.
I still have my action.
Retta has her round still,
it.
yes.
And Retta, still holding an action.
So
Maybe that's why.
This is all on. This whole thing is an undead thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say that casting a healing spell on it would damage it?
No.
Should.
Oh,
No.
man.
I understand the reasoning. I'm there for it, but no.
Okay.
In D&D, that would be straight up positive energy damage, right?
Yeah.
But
well, in
I guess not
second
in
edition, advanced D&D, that would be. But
okay.
No, it doesn't work like that. Good try.
Okay,
points for it.
That's
turning
fine.
or something.
So you know what? Can I see the individual bodies kind of mixed together in this?
Yes. No. Kinda. They're all very much one.
Because I was going to use my psionics to pull the bodies out.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's a really good idea.
Ew. Good. Yeah. No. Ow.
You just like break it apart with your psionics.
That's like
That'd be hilarious.
ripping Voltron's arms off because they're lions.
Several thousand for taste.
I'm just saying,
Retta,
right?
were you one of those kids that tore the wings off flies?
No, but I was one of those kids that thought that frogs could live in a bucket of water without any
food.
Well, no rocks.
Oh,
they drowned, and I couldn't understand why every single frog I put in there drowned. And I also killed my kitten accidentally.
Oh, wow. Kitty.
But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, this is the crap I think of.
You have a history.
I do.
Oh.
We didn't know. Retta
She's lived a life.
They're a killer credentials.
Casual criminalist episode's going to be done.
I have too much crap to go through. Okay, well, since that's not going to technically work, I mean, I could try, but that's a lot of points to spend to just try on that. So, I guess I'm going to move forward with him, and I haven't played around with my paralysis staff yet, so let's aim for one of the arms and see if I can't,
Okay.
Immobilize it.
You do have pretty much a reach one with that, so move on up and do it.
You can hit him from where Siobhan's character is, I think. Yeah, right.
Move my circle with me.
Oh, yeah, the goddamn circle.
Yep. What's the circle again? Is that a storm going on?
It's quite the opposite. It's, God bless circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
The bless. Oh, that's right. Okay. It's your turning circle or something, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm. It's your holding circle.
She's got a
that should hurt the monster too, right?
Okay. He is targeted, right? Okay. I targeted him. Okay.
Yep, I see your little dot.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's see if it chooses yourself.
Right.
All right. And then do I need to turn this thing on?
No.
Okay.
It should be good.
Then let's roll.
Retta hits him with the massive cattle prod. The magic cattle prod.
Cattle prod.
Damn, that was a hell of a roll too.
So are you
cattle prod?
What are you doing with it? Are you using the powers on it?
Yeah, I want to use the stun part of it to.
Okay. So in the powers, in your little item there should be powers. It lowers the agility and strength and gives it sloth.
Okay, so I want to click on lower agility and strength.
I'm not sure if it's available like that. I'm looking at it. Okay. I may have to.
A Tron t-shirt.
What? Yeah.
Are you wearing a Tron? I approve.
Yeah.
I love it.
I freaking love Tron. Okay. There's nothing under there.
Did I just roll damage then?
Yeah, roll your damage.
And is it a plus damage? A raise?
No. Yes, it is a plus damage. On any normal person that would do it. However, let's see if I can give it a negative effect here. Active effect. We'll see what happens. Maybe. Agility, dice sides, and strength. Dice sides. -2 and -2. And pace is also going to be. What does sloth take off it? Really would help if I knew what I was doing.
Sorry, I used my weapon.
No, you're doing fine.
Good.
Sorry, me. I'm the one who gave you the damn one. Halves the target total movement. Okay, so this thing just goes from big to really fucking slow. -4.
He's doing a thing.
And this is going to last for 5 rounds.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice
I should
job.
keep that handy and just whip it out and move it over to stuff. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, that's fine. And one more question, because it's already happened once this round. But since he was pushed out, and I moved back in, does it get more damage from my shield?
Yeah, every time it's in there, it moves in there. Hit it with the 2d6.
That's right. Hold on, let me pull up my character sheet again. And holy symbol.
Just roll damage.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
I think you rolled to hit.
Oh. Oops.
Just hit the damage thing. There you
go. Not that it did much, but...
It's burning. It's, for rancid meat, it smells kind of good.
Oh, Brian.
No problem.
Rotten, burning pork.
So now we know how hot dogs are made.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Nom, nom, nom.
Flesh Amalgam failed its spirit roll to remove Shaken. All right, moving on.
think we got roll initiative now.
Nope, you're back up.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's back to your turn.
Oh. Now,
yes,
again, I'm going.
Actually, here, I'll refresh initiative. There we go. And roll all. And
I'm holding.
Oh, that's why. Not enough cards in the fucking deck. Jesus Christ. There we go. Takes it a little too seriously. Wow. Okay, that worked. Tariq, you're up.
Well, I will do the same thing.
Okay, do the same thing, dude. You're the only one to have actually damaged
it.
Which makes sense.
Sword. Did it not go over there? Atlantean sword. Come on. Oh, there we. Is it that one? Okay. Am I not clicking on the right one?
I don't know.
It's not. I don't know why it's not going over into the thing so I can roll on it.
You may need to refresh.
I may need to. I think you're right. Let's see.
Here, I'll get your Atlantean sword up.
Thank you. Thank you. I hit
While
the refresh
you're loading,
button.
I'll hit the roll thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
He's a crap roller.
2 raises.
Don't trust him.
Same thing as before. I'm just going to take 3 swings. And, you know, I'll just whittle his ass down piece by piece.
Nothing from the first one.
Takes.
What does it take?
Takes me
a lot. Nice. That gives it another shaking.
Retta.
No, I'm looking. Flesh Amalgam has been wounded for a double shaking. It's taken 1 wound so far.
It's okay, Lulu. It's fine.
Better than nothing.
Just smile and be a pretty dragon.
Oh, God, that's all I'm going to hear tomorrow night. It's going to be dreadful.
Nothing. So it's taken 1 wound from being shaken twice. Next up, Teak.
Ready?
What you up to?
You know, do as I do. Okay. So we're gonna force stalk him to as much as I can. FYI.
Okay.
Optics
and remember, you do not have a problem shooting above everyone.
No.
Because that thing is fucking huge.
I don't think she'd have a problem anyway. I know her.
60, 70, 80%, 90%.
I do too.
100%.
I don't stand in front of her.
Yay,
this is what armor piercing's for.
How?
Cool, I'm back in. And I can, yes, the thingy works again on the side. Yay.
Oh, I know why. I'm dumb. Please ignore me.
It's all good.
Hopefully between me and Lulu,
that's getting
the Flesh Amalgam can't get past us.
Well, I'm not in dragon form.
Go for it.
I know, but the 2 of us are strong enough, and we're blocking the hallway that we should be able to just keep beating it back.
A raise and 2. That's fine.
4 ice stuck damages with a raise. So that's 2 raise damages, and then 2 that are just not. They missed.
Yeah, 2 just.
Okay. Here's 1. There's 2.
I don't know, when I put my strength on, I didn't see it go to my strength stat. It should be showing me as a 12
That's
or 14
lot.
right now.
But unfortunately, you targeted yourself.
Yeah. And then I...
Oh, no!
I'm like, why is it 7?
Oh, that's magnificent.
Because she targeted herself.
Number 7 wounds.
Everybody,
nice for nothing.
Stop. We're just gonna come over here and gently re-roll the damage.
Hang on. We're gonna get in there and we're gonna. I got shit on you. I gotta get rid of.
Okay, I'll stop him.
Oh yes.
Says that you've been damaged.
Yeah. You're back.
For a moment, we all thought we saw.
Remember to target the large monster, Jess.
If I don't forget to target something at least one game, it's not roleplay.
Okay.
That's right.
You better roll just as well.
Here, let me get rid of these. This is the shit I have to deal with in Diablo. I'm just saying.
I'm taking back my Benny then.
All right. So roll to shoot it. Make sure you're targeting the goddamn thing.
He's targeted.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
We're just going to do it this way. All right. 4 eye stuff.
Wow.
3 raises and a regular.
Oh,
now you see what...
Damn.
Yeah, before all your eye stalks were facing your head.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
Unfortunately, oh wait, you got one more.
I get another raise.
Or a single raise, yeah. Huh? Boom.
Doesn't feel like the right damage.
Boom. That's because you're shooting it.
Mm.
You didn't. 4 eye stalk damage. You had 3 and 1, right?
Huh?
So there's your 1.
Yeah. Ooh.
1. 2.
Wow. Good God Almighty.
3. Does that seem like the right amount of damage now?
A little better.
That seems much nicer, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's
okay.
fine. That's good. Yeah, good.
Apply 2. Yep. Character has shaken. Apply 6. Character has been fried.
Yeah.
And just because I can, apply 5 more. And apply 5 more after that.
But he just starts shooting it to pieces and then starts shooting the pieces to pieces.
Just for the hell of it, I'm going to try to soak.
Oh, there you go. You soaked to nothing. Squoosh. Splat. No. Squish.
Yeah.
And what, so 2 wounds out of that?
Okay.
Awesome.
Literally, all right, so what happens? As I step away from the console...
Wait, let me do it. I'm going to steal the line. How do you want to do this?
So Teak walks from the console kind of slowly as she adjusts her backpack. 4 of the tentacles come out. They all kind of glow and power up, and then the thing explodes.
Do you shout duck at all?
I'll shout make way. Or no. Be all like, heads up!
As she shoots, the 4 beams slice through this thing. And viscera explodes outwards.
Laundry bill.
Tariq, Tarklu, Lays, you are now covered in...
Thank God for full face helmets.
Well, it's
pieces of dead
now. It's cooked rancid meat, basically.
You're like, I stayed out of the, blast radius of the gross stuff.
The splat radius, yeah. The Gallagher zone, as it's otherwise
That's
called.
That's what you get for the silent treatment, Laz. You should have just talked to me.
Just clean yourself up. It's
okay.
I killed it!
The Gallagher zone. That's it.
It's
Sorry,
dead.
I'm in shock.
Teak is just super chuffed with herself.
No, you know what your dragon's probably doing is like sniffing it and going, it does smell pretty good. Lick, lick, chomp, chomp, like surreptitiously nibbling.
You wouldn't let me do that. I'm not allowed to do anything gross on this game.
You could eat it. You can definitely eat it. But
no, I don't want to.
Wearing it is a whole different. It's a whole nother matter of creepy. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what? The Walking Dead did the thing where they wore the faces of the dead and pretended to be zombies, and that was fucking creepy.
Brian?
Creepy AF. Yeah.
Clicking on my token, it says Game Master Retta.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I just making sure.
Game has overcompensated.
I don't know.
After the one fuck up, I didn't touch anything that I'm not supposed to touch.
So that was really disgusting.
I, however, have been touching everything.
But we've cleared this. What say we find a little nook somewhere and get a rest? Because I think we need to get Benny's and PowerPoints back.
Yeah, I think we'll go check the rest of the north and south passages, get any dead bodies that didn't get amalgamified, put them all down on the thing and, roast them and set up one of these rooms to camp.
Say a prayer for the undead, for the dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you guys to roll me smarts.
Oh, dear.
Alrighty. Wow, look at that. Damn. Alrighty.
That's a good job, guys. Wow. If those were formed by putting, I think there were 6-8 bodies together.
Mm-hmm.
Putting the rest of these bodies together might not be a
God.
No,
thing.
we should, do them 3 or 4 at a time, I guess, then.
Just saying, it might not be a good idea. I leave the planning up to you guys.
I gotcha.
Oh, dear. I'd better go down there so I can burn them, hadn't I?
Might be a good idea.
By the way, your pink outfit is now covered in slime and viscera, Auntie.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just thought I'd let you know.
That's not my token, is it?
Lovely green and red and gray and brown and black and...
You're pretty sure that was a piece of a brain?
Right. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for some reason I
can that and reset.
For some reason, what?
Maybe.
When I try to move my character and I hit the pause button, it pauses the game.
Yeah, don't hit the pause button.
Well, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to use the space bar so that way I can
the
move.
game's master.
That's why it keeps pausing.
It takes practice.
That is a GM, yeah. It has been listed as a GM, yeah.
Use the ruler, the measure distance, and then hit the space bar.
Yeah, hit the ruler.
If you hover over the measure distance, the ruler, below the target, it'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah, I know how to move, and I have the ruler thing, and I'm targeted. There we go. Now it's working.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
No, that was me. I hit the space bar on purpose just to fuck with you. Sorry, that one was all me.
All
right, time to bless these bodies in the name of Holy Isis. May you find passageway to the land of the dead and be put to rest. And I'm very holy about this, and as I'm dripping with goo.
Roll me faith.
And I'll just set fire to them, Brian.
Yep.
Let me find my
Do you want us to roll for that? Or?
No. They're
there
dead.
We go.
You do exceptionally well on that roll.
My God.
As you're saying this little benediction, you actually can feel like the goddess's eyes on you during this.
Oh, I'm covered in goop.
You, however, Auntie, inhale deeply. You set that entire little room on fire, burning paper. Well, it's a little office. Burning paper, the computers, the phone, the desks, and the bodies that have been stacked within. Fortunately, dragon breath does burn hot enough to cremate a human body.
Not just cook it further?
No. After a while, they will...
You'll get ash.
You'll get ash. It's going to take a little bit, but... Thank God they don't have OSHA in this place, because the fire alarms should be going off like crazy.
All right.
Yeah. I'd be like,
a good thing.
Can I
That's how
notice?
You know a city's evil, when they don't have OSHA.
True, actually.
No fire alarms anywhere. No CO2. Nothing.
I see the door to the south. I didn't mean to cut you off, right?
The door to the south?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's a little office. Looks like somebody was hiding, living in there. There's papers everywhere. There's a computer terminal. Things are covered. There's bloodstains on the floor. They look really old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gingerly step over the blood spatters, and I'm gonna take a seat in the chair and see what I can do with that.
Okay. As you sit down at the computer, you realize you don't speak this language.
Tariq!
Yes, ma'am. Come barreling over there and read to her.
Once upon a time.
Thank you, Brian.
No problem.
I'm like, I'm going to point at things, and I want you to translate.
Alrighty then.
And then just start going through.
It takes you 30 minutes to find start.
Oh, I'm leaving then. Fuck that.
You're clicking on stuff, and you finally click on this one icon in the bottom left-hand corner, and it says start, and you get a little menu pop up.
Question.
This was a basic bio lab until the calamity. And he tried his hardest to find some way for his lab people to survive, everyone locked in there with him, because going out there, they knew that the experiments had gotten loose and were killing people. And not only that, there were deities freaking on the city, actively destroying it, killing people.
God's running amok in town. That's just
no, not
awesome.
Amok. Pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
When they say the wrath of God, they're talking one God. This was the wrath of gods, plural.
I'll be reading all this off through the sending hearing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
When it struck, the lab went into lockdown automatically. It's protocols. After a while, they were able to go out. They lost some people due to the experiments being loose. When he finally came up with, we're trapped inside, but I know how we can survive. So it goes into how he reorganized some of the bio wizard gel to have people survive. And you can see in his writings how he's becoming more and more deranged.
Mm-hmm.
He basically turned them into undead.
Well, technically, that's survival on the barest hair of it.
Only they then died.
Well, he seems happy.
Some of the flesh wanted to merge again, so they had to keep out of contact. And when the wraiths rose up and started slaughtering people, he hid in here, away from it.
Where the hell did the wraiths come from?
The wraiths are the spirits of the dead people that were experimenting.
The hell did this guy survive on?
You get two halves of the body. You get the body and the spirit. The spirits were pissed off.
Okay, right.
Driven mad by intense pain and everything.
Fair dues.
Even if he was nibbling these corpses, he wouldn't have been able to survive for 4,000 years off of that.
That's why he injected
himself.
He injected
but
himself with the goo.
With some goo, right?
And
it did strange things to him. And I have a theory about that. Because he was speaking in common, the only way he could have done that then was to encounter someone who spoke common he could have learned it from, right? So maybe the scientific guys haven't been completely honest with us, and they've been down here and maybe lost somebody, or maybe they're just not the first, whatever guys to explore this place or something. But that's the only thing I can come up with. I don't know how else he would be speaking common
before us.
But it is bugging the crap out of me. So yeah. Let's just go and burn the rest of them in where they're sitting, I guess. Auntie, if you want to do that, just flame them right there on the floor. Because what the hell, right?
Does Retro want to do faithy stuff?
Oh yeah, I'm all aglow with the goddess glowing within me. So I'm just going through, and I have this serene smile on my face.
She is down with the god power.
Oh, she's on the mushrooms.
I'm not on mushrooms.
That's what it is. It's the incense. High as kites.
So I'm just going to go into the room, and I'm just going to bless everyone in the room and ask the goddess to allow their spirits to move to the land.
Okay.
To the land of the undead.
Get back here.
Are you guys making camp in this room?
Yeah.
After we get rid of the bodies, yes.
So with the warm fire glow of the burning bodies.
Can I just remind people there's an auxiliary power console down here, and it's actually in an area that it looks A, comfortable-ish, and B, defendable.
Of course you can.
With a kill zone.
And doors.
I mean, I was going to say
doors.
One of those little
doors,
one of these little rooms is a good idea. Yeah.
So I'm just thinking the bottom right one, bottom right circle. Plus, Teak needs to have a look at that console to see what's what. Look, it's the one thing I managed to find.
Before we leave this room, I want to ask one question. I can see here there's a graphic, right, on the map that shows several of these tubes full of goo glowing, emitting light.
Yeah.
Is that actually happening? 3 of them actually are pulsing with light?
Yeah, they're pulsing with magic energy.
Okay, but the rest of them aren't.
Right. The rest of them have been broken open.
Gotcha. Okay. And only one of those that are the ones, right, out of the ones that are pulsing with light, only one of them had a body inside of it, right?
Right.
Okay. Were we able to destroy that body, or is it still in there? Is it moving around or anything out of curiosity?
No, it's not moving around. It was as dead as everything else. It just couldn't break out.
Okay. Cool. Now I just wonder, can we drain it and then burn the thing in the tube or whatever?
Take it out, fire it up.
Bring some
marshmallows. I think on our way back out, we should just detonate the fireplace.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm not big on wand destruction, but
that went on.
But I mean, there's a lot of knowledge here that can be hopefully reclaimed by these science guys upstairs. I won't gainsay that. But
do we really want other people to have a hold of this kind of technology, though?
Nope.
I mean, it's
Krell City all over again.
These people have already pissed off the gods. I am not going to anger my goddess by...
I think that's more what they were doing with their tech, those experiments and things, rather than, the knowledge or whatever itself. It's that they were evil scumbags.
Exactly. I mean, we could just give this to somebody who may or may not be an evil scumbag.
But
I don't want anybody with this technology.
In this
no, I mean, not to go too far, but all the medical advances we have today, and our whole space program, we wouldn't have had any of that without the Holocaust.
Well, still off topic. Off topic.
Can we not?
Yeah, not trying to get off topic. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
Even though the horrors happen here,
Retta had a question.
Yes, Retta.
Retta doesn't have a question anymore. I've completely forgotten because it was 5 minutes ago.
All right. Okay. So, okay. While you guys are camping and deciding what to do, I think that's a good time to end it.
Fair enough.
Bathing.
Gonna let you guys rest and regroup. I'm also.
He's doing things.
See. Everybody is gonna get a Benny.
Yay.
You're getting one per day during this whole thing.
Oh,
yay!
Oh yes, we need to go down there, don't we? Christ, that's going to be a long way.
Whee!
I'll be with you shortly.
There you go.
It's like racing cars.
Find a chair or something comfortable to sit in. Put the hammock up.
Now, as you're resting, remember, you can do a little light walking around, just flitting around.
Look at this thing.
Looking at stuff.
Have a look at the console. It might interest you.
Oh, yeah. No,
but
just,
any heavy
making
work
sure we got all the junk out of here.
Be bad.
No, I get you.
Hopefully we've got everything of value that there is to be.
How long are you resting for?
I'm resting a full 8 hours so I can help, but I need to get all my energy points back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end of this point, you guys should have your full power points back. And that's where we'll pick it up next time.
Cool beans. Power points.
It was fun.
I enjoyed that.
Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Thank
you everybody for playing. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
Tomorrow evening, however,
yep.
at 9 o'clock UK time and 4 p.m. Eastern, The Flashing Blade, where Brian, Spanky, and myself talk bollocks for 2 hours. Please feel free to come and join us. The Twitch channel is McFadden.
Have a nice night, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.